Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Metropolis, there lived a man named Adam. Adam was not an ordinary man, he was the creator of an organization called Time Preservers. This organization was dedicated to preserving the timeline, defending it from any threats that could disrupt the delicate balance of the past, present, and future. Adam had always been fascinated by the concept of time and had dedicated his life to ensuring that history unfolded as it should. With his team of skilled individuals, he had successfully prevented countless disasters and preserved the natural flow of events. One day, as Adam was going about his usual routine, he received an anonymous message. It was a warning, stating that there was a hitman on his trail, hired to eliminate him. Adam was taken aback. He had always known that his work would attract enemies, but he never expected someone to go as far as attempting to assassinate him. Determined to protect himself and the organization he had built, Adam activated the emergency protocol. He gathered his team, briefing them about the situation and urging them to remain vigilant. They all knew that failure was not an option when it came to preserving time. Meanwhile, in a small apartment on the outskirts of Metropolis, the hitman, named Jack, was preparing for his assignment. Jack was not a bad person, he was simply a man struggling to make ends meet. He had been forced into this line of work due to unfortunate circumstances and a desperate need for money. As Jack prepared his equipment, he couldn't shake off a sense of unease. He had never killed someone who was genuinely trying to do good. Nevertheless, he had a job to do, and he couldn't afford to back out now. Days turned into weeks, and Adam remained one step ahead of Jack's every move. Adam was a master of time manipulation, a skill that he had honed over the years. Using his abilities, he was able to evade the hitman's traps and stay out of harm's way. But as time went on, Jack began to question his assignment. He had been observing Adam closely, and he couldn't help but admire the man's dedication to preserving the timeline. Jack realized that what he was doing went against his own principles, and he started to doubt whether the money was worth it. One fateful night, as Jack was about to make his final move, he found himself face to face with Adam. The two men stared at each other, both knowing the magnitude of the situation. Adam saw the conflict within Jack's eyes and recognized that there was still a chance for redemption. With a calm voice, Adam spoke to Jack, explaining the importance of his work, the lives he had saved, and the countless generations that would benefit from a preserved timeline. He appealed to Jack's sense of justice and humanity. Torn between his duty and his conscience, Jack made a life-changing decision. He lowered his weapon and admitted defeat. He couldn't bring himself to harm someone who was fighting for the greater good. Adam, grateful for Jack's change of heart, offered him a chance at redemption. He invited Jack to join the Time Preservers, to use his skills for a noble cause. Jack accepted, realizing that he had found a purpose greater than himself. From that day forward, Adam and Jack worked side by side, defending the timeline together. They became a formidable team, ensuring that history remained intact and that the world continued to thrive. And so, the story of Adam and Jack became a tale of redemption, proving that even in the darkest of times, there is always a chance for change and a path to a better future.